Ležim tave deja I, Eždak sotas gos vas skrar bajtik, Pažaž la možaž push, Žaž keles molo nihoch chu.
It was a most exciting adventure. I found it... Hey, watch out! You mother... Oh, Garth, it's you. What are you doing out here?
Trying to pick a new bridge officer for duty. But I'm finding the choices troublesome.
How so? Surely you know how to pick crew members.
Normally it is easy, but now I'm paying attention to their inherent traits instead of just their known skills.
Come, let's return to the gates of Sto'vo'kor. We'll have a drink while we discuss it.
Joel to the gates of Sto'vo'kor. I am Wamesh Wesh, a warrior of Sto'vo'kor.
I am Gark, warrior of Sto'vo'kor.
I'm Korrath, and I too am a warrior of Sto'vo'kor.
Witch, blood wine for me and my comrade. We have much to discuss. What's so funny?
Perhaps they're remembering your last adventure and how that turned out.
And?
Well, thinking tends to get you into trouble.
Say hello to Section 31 for me.
Talk to him!
Come, hoping the drink will stir your brain into new activity.
Bitter trollop!
Enough useless prattle. Let's get to the matter at hand. What traits are you looking for?
Strong hand, sharp mind, loyalty.
Worthy characteristics to be sure, but that's not what I meant by traits. Traits can be considered to be innate abilities of a particular person.
Some traits are specific to certain species, while others are dictated by training, religious affiliation, or a variety of other factors.
It sounds complicated.
And take our friend over here. He's a liberated Borg. Although he underwent a horrendous experience, he gained the efficient trait, as well as being infused with nanoprobes, which allow him to recover more quickly. Or if he injects them into his foes, incapacitating them.
Efficient? I just thought it made him more neurotic.
Watch your tongue, Garth. Is it neurotic to prefer my entire crew be efficient at their jobs?
My friend, it is a little. Efficiency is one of the more sought-after traits because it allows them to be the most effective when power levels are low.
Aye, efficiency is a big help for space combat, but it does little when I'm left deep in battle. Accurate and elusive are two other traits that tend to be more effective in space.
The elusive trait improves defensive systems, and the accurate trait improves weapons fire accuracy. But you're right, they do little good on the ground.
Do not forget warp theorist, astrophysicist, and techie. These two are space traits.
Astrophysicists make better use of the deflector, emitters, and sensors on our ships. Warp theorists improve the warp core, which in turn increases power levels. And the techie trait improves maintenance, repair, and the overall performance of our vessels.
Those traits are better suited for those commanding starships, and you will not find them on any bridge officer. While it is impossible to find all of those traits in a single individual, remember that having too many space traits leaves little room for traits that are most effective on the ground.
If only we could exchange traits.
Are you still having a problem with pesky Orions seducing your crew? Send her my way. I'll break her of that.
Korrath's Orion troubles aren't female. They're male.
Male? Are all the females on your crew spending too much time with him? I specialize in female Orions, but I know a good veterinarian that will neuter him for free. He owes me a few favors.
As tempting as that is, I will find a way to neutralize him myself.
Racial traits, such as Orion seductive, cannot be changed. You can no more make a Klingon give up honor, any more than a pack-led can drop dumb luck.
Take the Gorn, for instance. They are formidable thanks to their natural resilience, cold-bloodedness, and their reptilian strength. Joined Trills have their many lifetimes of experience, as well as a hypermetabolism which reduces their vulnerability to radiation and poison.
Ah, yes. Let's not forget the Nausicans. Now that's a race after my own heart. Their strength and pirate traits make them formidable warriors with a Tegalor sword.
That brings us to the Lethians.
Lethians? What about them? They do nothing but stand there claiming to use their telepathic abilities, yet it's my bat'leth that brings them to their knees. They're worthless patak in battle.
One day we may be able to send them back to the Klingon Military Academy and break them from this nasty habit.
That sounds difficult. I'd rather be able to send them back and have them improve their traits to superior. Those officers are the elite specialists that can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
The traits needed for space combat are fine if you never leave your ship. But there is more honor in killing an enemy while looking him in the eye than in pushing a button on a console.
I still like the pirate trait of the Nausicaan. It has served them and me well in battle.
They're undisciplined and foolhardy, though they can be effective at times. I prefer officers trained in peak health, aggressiveness, resilience, and stubbornness. Having the basic training of warrior, soldier, or even being lucky or creative has value, though.
I thought you would be the best one to ask for ground traits.
One day, Wamesh Wedge's skill with the bat'leth will lead him to the title of Grand Master Standing in the tournaments on Forcus 3.
Aye, but what do those traits do?
Peak health, resilience, and stubbornness are traits that increase their ability to resist certain types of attacks, including toxic, slow, and placate. Aggression, warrior, and soldier increase the strength of their attacks. Even luck and creativity can help kill your enemies, or heal your allies more effectively.
There are also other racial traits that are less useful, like telepathy, seduction, and telekinesis.
I like telepathy. When she can do it, she doesn't have to ask what I want in bed. Orions and a seduction can turn even your opponents into allies for a short time. You have not lived until you've seen a weak-willed Starfleet officer turn on his commander.
I suppose you're right. There are benefits to Orion seduction and, of course, Trill resilience in combat. But there is nothing useful in Lethian telepathy.
Ah, Trills. You still wish to play Connect the Dots, eh, Korrath?
Oh, the traits of any officer or captain in the Empire can be useful in turning the tide in battle, but none of them are considered a necessary requirement for victory. That comes from experience only.
Very true, Wamesh Wedge. Though some will give you an advantage at times that will tip the scales in your favor.
Foolish! I think not. A warrior of the Empire should always pursue life's opportunities with passion. What do you think is best in life?
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear their lamentations from Grethor.
Now that's passion worthy of any Klingon. Hail us at hosts@gatesofsto'vo'kor.com. Leave your mark on our site, gatesofsto'vo'kor.com, and find us on iTunes. Next week, we will look at the new First City after a brief hour-long timeshare presentation. Damned Ferengi tour guides.
Koi keles puk lod, koi puk back poo. Yakbo matbo jeshui, se machu mebu. Mashu manong, and macho chu, neveyin march of war. Ku, but my children's eljo pish, ma fam pumadi, me correct, but to talk to my leg, or my shoe talk, ma o. Koi keles puk lod, koi puk back